Today, we're diving deep into the world of Ghana's wealthiest families. We're going to pull back the curtain on the dynasties that have literally built parts of the nation's economy. So let's get right into it.
You know, there's that old saying, where there's gold, there's money. Well, Ghana is Africa's #1 gold producer. It's an absolute powerhouse of natural resources, so it really makes you wonder, who's holding all that wealth?
Okay, get ready for this number. $29 billion. That's the combined net worth of just 8 families in Ghana. Now, to give you some perspective, that's a massive 6% of the entire country's GDP, all of it, concentrated in the hands of these 8 family dynasties. Just wow.
So how does something like this even happen? What's the secret blueprint? Well, a huge piece of the puzzle has been Ghana's business-friendly environment. It's really paved the way for entrepreneurial families to build these massive fortunes, often over many generations. Now, let's meet them.
All right, let's kick off our countdown. We're going to start with families number 8 down to number 5.
Kicking us off at number 8, we have the Bitar family. Their story is fascinating. It starts back in 1955 with John Richest Bitar, a Ghanaian of Lebanese descent who started out as a simple cash crop farmer and ended up building a timber empire, John Bitar & Co.
And you can really see their global reach here. I mean, they're the top wood producer in Ghana, but look where it all goes. A whopping 70% gets shipped straight to Europe. They're not just a local player, they are an international force. And with over 3,700 people on their payroll, the Bitar family's net worth comes in at a cool $450 million. Next up, sliding in at number 7 is the Azar family. Their journey began with a Lebanese migrant, Elias Azar, who founded a paint import business way back in '68. But here's the smart move. He saw a bigger opportunity and totally pivoted, turning the company into a local manufacturing giant.
And today, the Azar Group is a name everyone in Ghana knows. We're talking about brands like Azar Paint and City Paint. That dominance in their home market has built them a very tidy fortune of $520 million.
All right, coming in at number 6, we've got the Hitty family. Robert Hitty started with just a small plastics factory back in 1973. From that one depot, the Hitty Group has exploded into 9 different companies across Africa, including some absolute powerhouses like Ash Foam and Souvenir Paints. Their key to success? Smart diversification. I mean, Ash Foam is the country's 2nd biggest mattress maker, and Souvenir Paints holds a quarter of its market. It's this kind of strategy that's built the Hitty family's net worth all the way up to $540 million. And at number 5, we meet the Idasu family, founded by the patriarch Alhaji Adamu Idasu. His journey, like a few others, started in timber in the 1950s, but let me tell you, his vision went so much farther than that.
This timeline just lays out their brilliant strategy. After making it big in timber, the family launched global haulage in '96, becoming a critical player in the cocoa industry. Then, they made a leap into finance with the Royal Bank. That constant evolution is the bedrock of their $550 million net worth.
Okay, we've officially cracked the top 5. We're now moving into the really big leagues of Ghanaian wealth, where the numbers just get bigger and bigger. Grabbing the number 4 spot is the Milad Millet family. Their story is literally woven into the fabric of Ghana. They started a textile company back in 1958 that eventually became the famous Printex brand we know today. Now this is what I find so interesting. They're facing this intense competition from cheap imports, so much so that they can only operate at 60% capacity. But despite all that, their brand is still a powerful symbol of quality. That resilience is what secured their incredible $620 million net worth.
At number 3, we have a true financial dynasty, the Awa Darko family. The whole empire was built by Nana Awa Darko Mpem. He started a simple insurance brokerage in 1969 and then grew it into the massive Vanguard Group.
And let me tell you, the Vanguard Group is a titan in Ghana's financial world. Just look at this list. Their fingers are in every pie, from insurance and investments to properties. After he passed away, his kids took over and have grown the family empire to its current net worth of $650 million.
Our runner-up, the 2nd richest family in all of Ghana, is the Kalmoni family. And what a story. It all started in 1912 when their grandfather arrived from Lebanon. He's the one who laid the foundation for what would become an absolute automotive dynasty.
This chart just says it all, doesn't it? Their company, Japan Motors,
is the only dealer for Nissan, giving them control of over a quarter of all new car sales. But look at the motorcycle market with Yamaha, an incredible 80% share. That is just total market dominance, and it's the source of their $700 million fortune. Okay, here we go. The moment we've all been waiting for. We've climbed the ladder, we've seen some incredible fortunes, and now we've reached the very top. Let's find out who Ghana's richest family is.
And here they are. The wealthiest family in Ghana is the Irani family. It was started by two brothers, Anthony and Edmund Irani, also of Lebanese descent, who came to Ghana in 1967 with one single goal: to make wheat flour for the local market.
And that laser focus is the key. They created the country's oldest and largest wheat flour mill, and because of that, they just dominate the market, commanding a 60% share. They've also got a solid succession plan in place, so their legacy is secure, cementing their status with a net worth of a staggering $800 million.
You know, when you look back at all 8 of these families, you start to see a clear pattern. It's almost like a blueprint for how to build a modern-day dynasty.
So here it is, the playbook that emerges from their stories. First, you start a business in a fundamental sector, something everyone needs, like timber or flour. Second, you pour all your energy into absolutely dominating that market. Third, once you're the undisputed leader, then you start to diversify into other areas like transportation or finance. And finally, the step that turns a business into a dynasty. You plan for succession. You groom the next generation to carry the torch. This 4-step process, it's the common thread tying all of these massive fortunes together.
When you add it all up, these 8 families employ over 150,000 Ghanaians. That's a huge economic impact. And it really leaves us with one big, important question to think about. In a country with so many resources, how can the incredible success of just a few be used to power the prosperity of the many?